It's comforting, it's cozy, it's all that and more boss babe vibe. Hi guys, my name is Tuke Morgan. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm a Lagos-based content creator, and today I'm going to be talking you through my perfume collection. Now, I got interested in perfume around February last year, 2022, because my husband and I went for one of his friend's wedding, and one of our friends was like, better hold your husband's title because it smells so good. And I was like, seeing, like, interesting, noted, but it just gingered me to pay more attention to like perfumes and scents. I've always loved like certain scents. Like I've always loved Body Shop body butters, and I've spoken about it on my blog. I've always loved like nutty scents and fruity scents. Yeah, I have posts from way back in 2015 just showing you how much I loved body butters that smells really good, but I never just got into perfumes. The first perfume that I ever got that I liked was actually in 2019. It's the Lancome La Vie Belle. So I've had this bottle since 2019. This is the dent. So I got this Lancome at their brand launch in Lagos. I think I've used like 2/3 of it. It's very feminine, it's very sweet, it has some florals in it as well. So some of the notes it has are blackcurrant, pear, jasmine, orange blossom. All the notes are on Fragrantica. It has other flankers, but I haven't tried them yet. Let me know if you own or love Lancome La Vie Belle. So after that wedding in February, I started trying to understand fragrance notes. I actually started out by buying loads of body mist because that was what was easily accessible to me in Lagos. So I bought a number of like Body Fantasies and Bodycology mists, and I have like a post on them that I'll link to above or in the description bar. But obviously those aren't as concentrated as perfumes, so they typically don't tend to last as long and they have more alcohol in them. So there's this guy on Twitter that's really popular. His name is Kohan. I think he's based in Port Harcourt or something, but he sells perfumes, and he was doing a deal where if you spent over a certain amount you would get 2 free bottles of perfume. So I was like, okay, why not? So I went through like his Twitter feed, just looking at reviews of the perfumes he posted. I was watching a lot of fragrance and perfume content on YouTube and TikTok, and I almost bought a perfume that I wouldn't have loved that he recommended, but I decided to check out a perfume store near me and just smell some perfumes, and I was like, thank God I did that, because I'm not a blind buy person. I would rather actually experience the perfume before buying it, because I feel like everyone's nose is different and perfumes react to everyone's skin chemistry different as well. So I would always recommend that you actually try before you buy, or just try a sample, try it at your friend's house, try it at the perfume store before you actually invest your money in a bottle of perfume. So the perfumes I bought from him, I got a body mist that he makes, but I gave to my husband because I didn't particularly love it. They say it's unisex, but it's not something that I really like. I got the Lalique Amethyst. Now Lalique is like a French perfume house. This is the pack it came in. I love the purple color. The bottle is really pretty as well, and you can see the dent. I've actually reviewed it on TikTok before. Pretty atomizer. I don't know if you guys actually care about how it sprays. It's berries. It's a lot of blackberries, raspberries, blackcurrant. It's just a juicy burst of berries, and it's pretty affordable. I think I got it then for 27,500 naira, and now maybe it's like 35,000 naira. I also got something called Musus that was just really popular on loads of fragrance vendors pages. Now I don't actually love Musus. I gave it to my husband. This is what it looks like. The bottle looks good, though. It looks really good on my screen as I'm looking at it. They also have a female version that launched recently that is in a pink bottle, but I haven't tried it. Now they say it's unisex, but to me it's more masculine. There's supposedly supposed to be some honey notes. I'm just not a huge fan of it, but it smells good on my husband, but there's a note in it that I don't particularly love, but it's affordable, and they also have like mini versions of it. I think I got this for 7.5. Okay, so Musus is actually described as grape, chocolatey, caramel, woody. I think it's the grape note I don't like. I'm not a huge fan of woody notes. Like I don't really like woody scents, especially super woody ones. I don't, but this is subtle, but I think it's the grape that makes me just not really like it. But I feel like men actually really like it. But for me, I don't love it. I don't like it on me, but I don't mind it on my husband. Shotigbo. Now, the third bottle of perfume I bought from him, it was just taking forever to deliver because of logistics issues. So I got a refund for that, but I still got the 2 free perfumes. One of them is like very citrusy, but I don't have it here. I believe I left it in London. The other one is Oud. It's called Rewiring. Very interesting bottle. Very interesting bottle, but it's very pretty. This is how it comes off. Yes, Oud. It reminds me of Dubai. Very Arabian. I will try and spray it so you can see what the atomizer is like. I wear this on days that I just want to feel mature. It's a mature scent. Now, the next perfume I got in Q1 of 2022 is actually by a Nigerian brand, Vigal by Oma, and the owner is like a YouTuber. I think her name is Uhuoma Eze. Anyways, this is Vigal by Oma. Look at the dent in my Seduction. The way I watched reviews before I decided on whether to get Seduction or Passion. So she actually currently has 3 perfumes that she has launched. When I bought this, she only had Seduction and Passion. So I watched so many reviews like Alma Inger's review, Moyoshori Ann's review, Yechi's review. I just remember watching so many reviews before I decided on Seduction, because people said Passion smelled a bit like La Vie Belle, and I already had that. But I really love this. It's like one of my most complimented perfumes. It's super affordable. I think it's now like 17,000, but when I bought it, it was 15,000. Like, even when I was wearing it in London, I used to get compliments on it. It's like a very great everyday perfume. Like, I wear it for school runs, to the supermarket. I use it pretty frequently, and yeah, I still have a good amount of it left. A little goes a long way. It's gorgeous. It's delicious. It's everything and more. Okay, so let me read the notes for Seduction. It's described as a floral perfume that is rich, sensual, edgy, and sultry. The top notes are strawberry and rosemary. The mid notes are jasmine, raspberry, peach, and saffron. And the dry notes are vanilla, musk, sandalwood, and amber. I like amber. I like musk to an extent. I love vanilla. I like raspberry. I like saffron. But the combination of it is just so beautiful. It is definitely in my top 5 fragrances, maybe even top 3, because it's just that good, even though it's so affordable. And I believe her perfumes were made in Dubai. She used to live or school in Dubai, and now she's in the UK. Seduction is that girl. I would definitely recommend it to anybody and everybody. Like I mentioned, they have 3 perfumes that they've produced. The latest one that was launched sometime last year, it must have been launched in May, and it was actually on my wish list for my birthday, and my best friend Moshope got it for me. This is the pack. At the back it says she's not ordinary, she's a goddess. The bottle is beautiful. It looks very expensive. It looks more expensive than it is. I haven't used that much of it, to be honest, because there's a note in there that I don't particularly love, and that is why, like, this fragrance journey is a journey, because you're getting to understand the notes that you like, the notes that you don't like, the combinations you like, the combinations you don't. I feel like you can't just rely on online reviews, because perfumes react differently to people's body chemistry. So yeah, the description and the note sounded really beautiful, but I just don't think it works great with my body chemistry. So it's described as amber floral, and it's rich, intense, sultry, warm. The top notes are bergamot, pineapple, and saffron, and I like bergamot. I like saffron, so I believe it's the pineapple that I don't like. The mid notes are vanilla and jasmine. I also really like vanilla and jasmine. The dry notes are musk, cedarwood, and amber. I don't think I like cedarwood, but I just feel like the combination of them, it just doesn't work for me. It's a beautiful bottle and I love it, and there's like a sentimental attachment to it because it was a gift from my friend, but unfortunately it just doesn't work that great on me. I'm just not a huge fan, which is really sad. I really wanted to love it, but this was when I realized that it's not good to blind buy. It's better to smell before you buy. But the thing is, she doesn't have stockists in Lagos, so I like the bergamot one, but yeah, I feel like the combination of the pineapple just doesn't do it for me. It is what it is. Now, I went to the UK like towards the end of March last year, and I was there for quite a while. And the first perfume I got when I got there was Kayali Vanilla. I went to Selfridges. I love Kayali Vanilla. This is the pack. I'm a Kayali lover. Shout out to Jackie I know for putting me on. Even Moyoshere, and also she's spoken about them a lot. But that was what like piqued my interest in them. So this is my bottle. As you can see, I've used a good amount of it. And the interesting thing is that vanilla darkens as it ages. So it wasn't this dark when I first got it. It was a lot lighter. This is sweet. It's brown sugar. It's delicious. I spray it as a topper. Like when I'm combining fragrances, I just spray on top. Like it's comforting. It's cozy. It's all that and more. When I got this, I was also given some samples of Kayali Invite Only, which I really, really love. That one is giving expensive vibes. Invite Only gives rich auntie vibes. I'm waiting for Kayali to add me to their PR list, honestly, because I haven't tried Love Fest. I haven't tried Vanilla Royale. Even this Young Pistachio, I haven't tried it. So please, Kayali, I would love to be added to your PR list. I really would love to be added to your PR list. I haven't tried Eden, but I would like to try it. The Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper, I tried that as well. Like when I was buying this, and I really liked that as well. But out of the 3 that I tried, this was my favorite. Invite Only was really good. I think Invite Only is really good, but I felt like this is more of an everyday perfume than Invite Only. So yeah, my husband loves it as well. Says it's intoxicating. So yeah, Kayali is that girl. Kayali is that girl. So the next one I bought in London shortly after I arrived there is Zara Red Temptation. So this is my Zara Red Temptation. It's the first Zara fragrance I bought. As you can see, I've used it well because I bought it last year in April or something. I also have Sublime Epoch. I haven't used it as much, but I have used it like pretty well as well. Red Temptation is supposed to be a dupe of Baccarat Rouge 540. The bottle is pretty, but the cap is a bit like it broke. Mine broke. Look at it. Look at this. Like there's a crack. The thing at the top has gone. Yeah, it just doesn't stay on anymore because it's broken. So boom. But yeah, it's an eau de parfum. It's £20 or $20 depending on where you live. It's delicious. It's a great everyday perfume. The top notes are saffron, bitter orange, and coriander. The middle notes are praline and jasmine, and the base notes are amber, moss, and musk, which is why I know that I love saffron. I know that I love amber, and I love gourmand scents. So the praline is nice. I don't know if it's praline. I think it's praline, but yeah, I like praline. Yeah, Red Temptation is that girl. I would recommend all day, every day. And I know Club de Nuit, they have a dupe of Baccarat Rouge 540 that's like in a rainbow bottle. I think it's called Untold or something, which is really nice as well. Hey, where is the so Zara's Sublime Epoch? A lot of people say it's a dupe of Giorgio Armani's My Way, and some people also say it reminds them of Givenchy's L'Interdit, the original one. The top notes are bergamot, the middle notes are tuberose, orange blossom, and jasmine, and the base notes are vanilla and cedar. Now I use this on days when I have like important meetings, or I'm going to be around like elderly people and I just want to smell mature and expensive and like a rich girl. This is it. This is it. This is it. Like a lot of people tend to say that Zara fragrances don't last that long. It lasts well enough for me, maybe like 4 or 5 hours, and you can always top it up. So yeah, I would definitely recommend Sublime Epoch. My husband actually has some of their fragrances, like the tobacco ones, and they're pretty nice as well. Another one I got shortly after I got to London early last year, I actually got it at the airport. Well, my husband got it for me, is Britney Spears Midnight Fantasy. The box is so big, but this is it in 100 ml. It's quite nice. It's very sweet. So I was gifted Britney Spears regular fantasy one maybe shortly after I got married, and I like it but I don't love it, so I actually like gave it to my sister. I definitely prefer Midnight Fantasy to normal fantasy, and there's so many flankers that Britney Spears has made of this fantasy range, but this is the only one I've tried other than the original, but I would love to try others. Let me know if you've tried any Britney Spears perfume and which one is your favorite. So the notes of Midnight Fantasy are plum, sour cherry, and raspberry. It's very, very sweet and it lasts a long time. Middle notes are orchid, iris, and freesia, and the base notes are vanilla, amber, and musk. I love it. I used a pretty good amount. I don't know if you can see the dent, but yeah, I've used a pretty good amount. But it lasts a long time. Like, it lasts on your clothes like overnight. I think it's great value for money actually. I recommend. I definitely recommend. Now, I lived in the UK for most of last year and some of this year as well, and I tried to create content while there, and I was lucky enough to be invited to a fragrance shop event. I went as a +1 with another content creator, and we were giving a goodie bag filled with loads of perfume. I'll link to it in the description bar below. I gifted some to my husband, I got something from my dad, and then the rest for me, and then I gave one to my friend as well. But yeah, some of the perfumes that I got that day that I really love, like there's one that my husband and I love, like he actually wants it. He has actually taken it from me and put it in his cupboard, even though it's unisex, and it's a fragrance shop brand that does it. It's actually called Icon 914. This is the packaging, and it's really simple, really basic brown packaging. This is the bottle, very simple, very minimalist. That's the word, very minimalist. Like we've used a good amount of it already. It's so sweet. Oh, it's a great topper, and the atomizer is beautiful. Look, I love the fact that they use dark wood for the cover. At the bottom of it, they say it's made with natural ingredients, including responsibly sourced Egyptian jasmine absolutes. And y'all know I love Egypt. Like, I went there for my honeymoon. We love Egypt. 100 ml. Okay, so the notes of Icon 914 are bergamot, lime, and tajiti. Those are the top notes. The middle notes are agar wood, oud, balsam fir, and jasmine, the Egyptian jasmine. And the base notes are ambergris, and cedar. It's just beautiful. It's actually just amazing. I definitely recommend, like the fact that me and my husband love it and like tussle over it, that just shows you how much of a gem it is. Another perfume I got at that event is this Misguided Heat. The event was in November, so it was just before Christmas. So there was like a sack with like some perfumes, and I got a mini size of this one. And in the goodie bag, there was a big size of it, so I gave my friend who had twins. Now, this is the Misguided Babe Heat. It's a really cool bottle. Like, see, you just twist it up, twist it down, twist it up, twist it down, and it's like a metallic burgundy, a metallic wine. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I love this twist up mechanism. Have you ever experienced any perfume that has this twist up thing? It's just so cool. It's great for traveling because you know it wouldn't spill, it wouldn't break as well because it's like metallic. Shout out to the Misguided team that came up with this packaging. Others should learn from you. Okay, I'll show you how it sprays. So this perfume has top notes of tequila sunrise and accords of coconut and pear. I don't always like coconut. It has to be done really well and not to be too overpowering. But this, like the perfumer, whoever came up with it and mixed it, just knows what they're doing. The heart notes of Misguided Heat are floral notes, and the base notes are patchouli, tonka bean, and vanilla. I love vanilla. I'm a gourmand girl. I liked it. So another perfume that was really displayed at the fragrance shop event is this Paco Rabanne's Fame. Like the package is very cool. The box is very cool. The perfume itself has a super unique bottle shape. Like, I don't know if this is supposed to be an owl or a robot, but it is really cool. Unfortunately, I'm not a fan of this scent, and neither is my husband, to be honest. But he said he will keep it. That is Paco. He will keep it. But I don't love it. Like, sometimes it's okay, but I don't really like it. I feel like I don't like it as it evolves. Yeah, it's just not for me. It starts off with mango and bergamot. That's what it's described as. And then the middle notes are jasmine and olibanum. Have no idea what that is. Base notes are vanilla and sandalwood. The vanilla isn't prominent enough, and I don't like the type of mango that it is. Full stop. That's it from me. Apparently, olibanum is frankincense. I'm really not a fan of Paco Rabanne's Fame at all. At all. Now, someone gifted my mommy this Kenzo perfume, and she gifted me, I think, for my birthday because I'm into perfumes now. So it's the Flower by Kenzo Poppy Bouquet. And the thing is, my mom had this when she was younger, like when I was younger and she was younger. Like, I just remember as a child, she had this and I thought it was a very pretty bottle. It's very floral, it's very girly. I don't wear it all the time. I wear it once in a blue moon. As you can see, I haven't used that much of it. But it's a pretty bottle shape. So this Flower by Kenzo Poppy Bouquet has Nashi pear as its top note. It has Bulgarian rose and gardenia as its middle note, and almond tree as its base note. It reminds me of a garden. It's earthy and floral and womanly, like housewife vibes kind of thing. I don't mind it, but I don't reach for it as often, like that often. Only when I want to give off mature, gentle woman vibe. Remember, this one too is mature woman vibe, but this is mature, rich, expensive boss babe vibe. Now, I got these 2 mini perfumes in an advent calendar, and I'll link to the unboxing of it above. They are really cute. On the right is Versace Crystal Noir, and on the left is Moschino Toy 2. I really like both of them. The Moschino Toy 2 Sha. The top notes are apple, mandarin, and magnolia. The middle notes are white currant, peony, and jasmine, and the base notes are musk, sandalwood, and amberwood. I think it's gorgeous, and I think the bottle is really cute. They also have like a pink one, the bubblegum one, and I think a black one that's for men. Now, Versace Crystal Noir is spicy. Like, the top notes are pepper, ginger, and cardamom. The middle notes are coconut, gardenia, orange blossom, and peony. But the coconut isn't really like prominent. I'm not a huge fan of coconut, like I've said. The base notes are sandalwood, musk, and amber. I like it. I think it's pretty. I think the bottle is really pretty as well. It's like a plum, a very deep plum. That might seem brown, but it's actually like a deep purple. 5 more perfumes to go. So my first Latifah perfume is Camera, and it is so gorgeous. I did an unboxing on TikTok and Instagram. It is such a beautiful, boozy, cinnamony, expensive perfume. Like, it just gives off expensive vibes. Like, it's that girl. It's bae. And look at the packaging. Like, the box is so fancy. Like, pew! You should totally check out my unboxing video of it on Instagram and TikTok, because it was just beautifully shot. If you don't know, I create UGC content, and I also do like product and food photography and videography. So book me. Book me, oh, book me. Now, this one, Madeline, was like a gift from a hamper that my husband got at work. Very random. It's a Paris Magic perfume. The bottle is really interesting. Like, it has a really smooth feel. And I'm actually going to be giving away a Paris Magic perfume at the end of this video. There isn't much information about it online, so I can't actually like describe the notes. I would describe it as a bit spicy, a bit sweet. Yeah, spicy and sweet, but it's nice. I use it randomly. I really like it. I don't know where you can find it. Now, this is another blind buy that I don't particularly love. People have hyped this perfume so much. Choco Musk by Our Rehab. As you can see, I haven't used much of it, and this is the reason why I wouldn't blind buy Nebras, because people say it's very similar. Like, it's chocolatey, but it's not the type of chocolate I like. I'm not a huge fan. I only like it when I layer it. Like, I don't mind this when I layer it with Kayali Vanilla, but on its own, it's not for me. It's really not for me. I actually bought the Choco Musk oil recently. Like, I did some shopping at an Arabian Perfumes store in London, so expect that perfume video next. Subscribe, leave comments, so I'll be encouraged to shoot and edit, because this YouTube is not easy. Now, like I mentioned, I like buying perfumes physically. Like, I like to experience the perfume first before I buy. So I went to this perfume shop in Suilere where they sell perfumes at wholesale price. I actually got 3 perfumes for like 20k there. The first one I got is actually a Fragrance World perfume. It's called Ophelia Legends. I think the box is really pretty. It's supposed to be a dupe of Paco Rabanne's Olympia Legend. I actually saw this Ophelia Legend at Ebano today. I don't think Olympia Legend is available in stores anymore, because I actually went to a number of stores trying to try it out so I can compare it to this, but I never saw it. But this one has top notes, plum, apricot, and sea salt. Middle notes are floral notes and ginger flower, and base notes are vanilla, tonka bean, sand, and amber. It's really affordable. I really like it. My cousin didn't particularly like it, but I really like it. I think it's a great everyday perfume as well. It's also very long lasting. Like, you can smell it on your pajamas the day after. Like, when I combine these two, I smell like sugar. I smell like a sweet fruit. I smell yummy. I definitely recommend it, and it's so affordable. It's like 6.5 at that perfume shop in Suilere and like 7.5 at Ebano. And it was someone on YouTube that actually spoke about Ophelia. That's why I was like, let me try it. But this Ophelia Legend, I think, is better than the Ophelia original. Now, this perfume has been so hyped on social media. It is called Soft by Crown Perfumes Our Rehab, and it's so affordable. A lot of vendors sell it for like 6,000 naira, but that's really short. They sell it for 3,000 naira, 3k. This is it. I actually bought some more perfumes from Our Rehab in London, so watch out for my next video. Soft is really affordable. It's very yummy. People say it's like a lemon pound cake. This is what it looks like. I like it. It's okay, like it's not oh my gosh wow, but it's nice, it's affordable, it's a good one. I got the perfume oil in London, and I feel like the perfume oil is more concentrated than the perfume itself. Okay, so the notes of soft are citruses, caramel, vanilla, white musk, orchid, jasmine, woody notes, and vetiver. I actually got another Rehab perfume, like in a similar bottle like this, that is a lot more citrusy and fresh. Yeah, this one is okay, but that one I think is much better. It's so portable, it's a really cute size, and it's really affordable. It's 35 ml. Now the final one that I'm talking to you guys about today is called Taskin by Paris Corner as well. Remember the green one, Madeline? That one too is by Paris Corner. This Taskin has been hyped on social media, but I don't like it at all. It's actually one of my least favorite perfumes. I bought it in Surulere and actually tried it out. And what I liked about it was that it was different from anything I owned. But just because it's different doesn't mean I need to have it. Do you get? In my mind, I was like, oh, it's unique. It's different from anything I own. Let me get this one. But it's different, but it's not a scent I love. I actually shouldn't have bought it. I guess now I'm a better buyer because of the experiences I've had. Like I wouldn't rush and buy something in the shop. I'd rather like spray it on, let it sit on me for a while, let's see how it evolves, let's try and smell what the heart notes and base notes are like, and then buy the next day or order it for delivery or just hang around the place and come back. But I don't think you should just buy immediately you try it. Like let it sit on you for a bit. Now this is the perfume I am giving away today. This is Taskin by Paris Corner. Like I said, so many vendors on Instagram and TikTok have said amazing things about it. Even on YouTube, people have said amazing things about it. The box is nice. This is what it looks like. It's like a peachy color. It's very smooth. And the top notes are peach, blood orange, and cardamom. The middle notes are heliotrope, Havana, cognac, and jasmine. And the base notes are sandalwood, benzoin, there's so much going on, cashmere vanilla, tonka bean, labdanum, and patchouli. It's very fruity, but it's not the kind of fruits I like. Like it's a good perfume, but it's just not good for me. Let's spray it in here. Like if it was just peach, I wouldn't mind. But just the combination of everything else, and it's actually very strong. I just don't particularly love it. I'm not sure which of the notes I don't particularly love, but I don't particularly love it. So I'm going to be giving this away. I've probably only sprayed it like 5 times. Yeah, the bottle cap is also really pretty. If you would like to win this bottle of perfume, first of all, hit the subscribe button. Second of all, just leave a comment letting me know which perfume sounds most enticing and exciting to you, like out of all the perfumes I described in this video. Let me know what your current favorite perfume is, and let me know what perfume is top of your wish list. So yeah, good luck. May the best man or woman win, because a man can win it for his wife. Delivery would only be in Lagos, so please don't enter if you don't have a Lagos address. All the best, and catch you in my next video. Like I said, giveaway rules. First, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like the video, and then leave a comment letting me know why you want to win it. What perfume sounds most interesting to you, like out of all the perfumes I described in my collection. Let me know what your current favorite perfume is, and let me know what perfume is top of your wish list. Good luck.